Despite Hiccup's desperate attempts to sway his father's resolve, Stoic remained steadfast in his determination to harness Toothless's power for their own ends. With heavy hearts, the Viking fleet set sail, leaving Hiccup behind, disowned and adrift in a sea of uncertainty.
The movie begins in the windswept village of Berk. Nestled amidst rugged cliffs and roaring seas, lived a young Viking lad named Hiccup.
Berk was a place of both beauty and peril, for it was frequently besieged by fearsome dragons that ravaged their lands, plundering their livestock and igniting flames that danced among the thatched rooftops. One fateful night, as the villagers scrambled to defend their homes with swords and shields, Hiccup, defying the warnings of the adults, emerged with a contraption of his own making, a bolus-shooting cannon. With determined aim, he brought down a dragon from the skies, much to the astonishment of his fellow Berkians. But it was not just any dragon that fell from the heavens. It was a rare and lethal night fury. Instead of delivering the final blow, Hiccup's heart softened, and he set the creature free.
In an unexpected twist of fate, the dragon, whom he later named Toothless, spared his life in return and vanished into the shadows of the forest.
Driven by curiosity and compassion, Hiccup embarked on a quest to find Toothless, discovering the wounded creature hiding in a secluded valley. Through careful observation and ingenious craftsmanship, Hiccup fashioned a prosthetic tail fin to aid Toothless, whose flight had been impaired. Their bond deepened as Hiccup tirelessly tinkered and toiled, fashioning a saddle, a mechanism to control the tail fin, and a sturdy harness. Through trial and error, they soared together through the skies, overcoming obstacles and forging an unbreakable friendship between a Viking boy and his dragon companion. And thus, amidst the challenges of Berk, a legend began to take flight. In the bustling village of Berk, while Hiccup's days were filled with dragon training under the watchful eye of Gobber, a new chapter unfolded in his adventurous tale. Unlike his tender moments spent with Toothless, these training sessions focused on a vastly different skill set, combating dragons. Initially, Hiccup's efforts were met with frustration and clumsiness, a familiar tune to his peers who had witnessed his frequent mishaps. Yet, as Hiccup stumbled through the training, he stumbled upon surprising parallels between the dragons and his beloved Toothless. Discovering that dragons were not solely beasts of ferocity, but creatures with their own quirks and preferences, enjoying gentle strokes, succumbing to the allure of certain plants, and relishing in the taste of fish while shunning eels, Hiccup found his footing in the training arena.
Upon the return of Hiccup's father, Stoic, from a fruitless quest for the dragon's elusive nest, he was overjoyed to hear of Hiccup's apparent success in training.
Bestowing upon him a helm crafted from his late mother's armor, Stoic's pride swelled. However, beneath the surface, Hiccup harbored a secret. His newfound prowess in dragon training was not a prelude to battle, but rather a testament to his ability to understand and connect with these majestic creatures. As fate would have it, a pivotal moment arose when Hiccup inadvertently earned the right to slay a practice dragon before the village. Horrified by the notion, he resolved to flee with Toothless, seeking solace in the sanctuary of the hidden valley.
Yet, his plans were intercepted by the observant Astrid, whose suspicions led her to witness the extraordinary bond between Hiccup and Toothless.
Bound by secrecy, Hiccup whisked Astrid away on a mesmerizing flight, revealing the hidden truth of the dragon's plight. Together, they stumbled upon a startling revelation: a monstrous dragon, feasting on the sacrifices brought by its kin to avoid becoming its next meal. In a moment of solidarity, Hiccup and Astrid vowed to protect the dragon's secret, understanding the dire consequences of its exposure. Before parting ways, Astrid left Hiccup with a playful punch and a tender kiss, a testament to the complexities of their budding affection amidst the turmoil of their shared adventures. And so, beneath the ever-watchful gaze of Berk's towering cliffs, a bond forged in secrecy and understanding continued to thrive amidst the chaos of dragon-filled skies. As the sun dipped low on the horizon, casting a fiery glow over the village of Berk, a solemn ceremony unfolded, marking the culmination of the Vikings' efforts to rid their lands of the dragon menace. However, fate had other plans in store, for chaos erupted when Hiccup, spurred by his convictions, made a daring move, discarding his weapons in a bid to showcase the dragon's peaceful nature. But his intentions were met with resistance, as Stoic and his fellow warriors intervened, triggering a perilous confrontation. In the midst of the turmoil, Toothless emerged as a savior, yet his heroic act was soon overshadowed by the wrath of the villagers. Bound by chains, Toothless faced a grim fate, his fate sealed by the misunderstanding that gripped the hearts of the Vikings. Despite Hiccup's desperate attempts to sway his father's resolve, Stoic remained steadfast in his determination to harness Toothless's power for their own ends. With heavy hearts, the Viking fleet set sail, leaving Hiccup behind, disowned and adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Amidst the tumultuous waves of doubt and regret, Astrid stood as a beacon of support, challenging Hiccup to confront his inner turmoil. In the crucible of their conversation, Hiccup unearthed newfound clarity, drawing strength from Astrid's unwavering belief in him. As the Viking fleet descended upon the Dragon's Island, a battle of epic proportions unfolded, with Stoic realizing the gravity of his misjudgment. Determined to right his wrongs, Stoic and Gobber braced themselves for a sacrificial stand against the towering behemoth that emerged from the depths of the mountain. Meanwhile, Hiccup and his loyal companions soared into the fray, their courage undimmed by the flames that engulfed their ships. Amidst the chaos, Hiccup plunged into the inferno to rescue Toothless, only to find himself ensnared in a desperate struggle for survival beneath the waves. Yet, from the ashes of despair, a glimmer of hope emerged, as Hiccup and Toothless rose to meet their ultimate challenge. Together they lured the colossal dragon into a deadly dance among the clouds, their bond transcending the bounds of fear and doubt. In a final daring gambit, Toothless unleashed a torrent of fury, vanquishing the monstrous threat and sealing their fate in a blaze of glory. As the dust settled, Stoic approached the wounded Toothless, his heart heavy with worry for his son's fate, only to be greeted by a silent testament of salvation. In the aftermath of battle, as Berk basked in the newfound harmony between Vikings and dragons, Hiccup awoke to a world forever changed. Despite the loss of his limb, he found solace in the companionship of Toothless, their matching disabilities forging an unbreakable bond. With Gobber's ingenious craftsmanship, Hiccup and Toothless took to the skies once more, their spirits lifted by the promise of a brighter future. And as they soared above the village, embraced by the warmth of Astrid's kiss, Hiccup marveled at the wondrous alliance that had emerged, a testament to the enduring power of courage, friendship, and redemption. And that's where the movie ends.
As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.